Welcome back. Well, just a quick word on the markets at this point in time. It's flat for the Sensex and the Nifty. Nifty is struggling around that 6820, but that is still, the all-time highs. 6825 is what we touched yesterday, and today we have been moving between 6835 and 6820. So still maintaining all the gains that it has notched up over the past 3 weeks. This contract as well as the past couple of contracts. That's the state in the Nifty, but individual stocks in the mid-cap space, especially up and about. We will get to more of those stocks in just a minute. For the moment, let's shift to the personal finance corner. Hemant Rustagi of Wiseinvest Advisors is joining us. Hemant, good afternoon. Thanks a lot for joining us. Our first caller is ready. He's Naresh Anand and he's calling us from New Delhi. Go ahead, Naresh.
Hello.
Yeah, Naresh, we can hear you. What's your question?
नमस्कार मैडम, मैं नरेश बोल रहा हूँ दिल्ली से।
जी।
मुझे अपना 1 लाख रुपीज इन्वेस्ट करना है
जी
शेयर मार्केट में।
हाँ।
जैसे कि अब मार्केट थोड़ा अब में होने लगी है, तो प्लीज मैं चाहता हूँ मुझे एडवाइस कर दीजिए कौन से शेयर में पैसा लगाना ठीक रहेगा।
ओके, आप नॉर्मली इन्वेस्ट करते हैं शेयर्स में?
मैडम अब मैं पहले करता था, आज से 2-2.5 साल से मार्केट में।
अच्छी बात है। ऑलराइट, हेमंत।
नरेश जी, मुझे एक बात बताएंगे, आप कितने समय के लिए इन्वेस्ट करना चाहते हैं पैसा ये?
सर 1 ईयर के लिए।
देखिए नरेश जी, ये बात सही है, आपने जैसा कहा कि मार्केट अच्छा कर रहा है, लेकिन इक्विटी में जो आप पैसा इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, चाहे वो स्टॉक में करें चाहे म्यूचुअल फंड में करें, तो आपका जो नजरिया जो है लंबा होना चाहिए। मतलब आप अगर 1 साल के लिए इन्वेस्ट करें तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि इक्विटी एक सही ऑप्शन रहेगी आपके लिए। मेरा ये मानना है कि ऐसे समय के लिए आपको उन ऑप्शंस में पैसा डालना चाहिए जहां पे आपकी कैपिटल सेफ हो। तो यहाँ पे आपके पास 2 ऑप्शन है, या तो आप बैंक में पैसा रख सकते हैं, या अगर आपको टैक्स एफिशिएंट रिटर्न चाहिए, थोड़ा ज्यादा रिटर्न चाहिए, तो मुझे लगता है कि जो इनकम फंड्स हैं, स्पेशली जो शॉर्ट टर्म कैटेगरी के जो फंड्स हैं, उनमें देखिए, कभी भी मार्केट के मूड को देख के अपना पैसा मत लगाइए, क्योंकि आप इक्विटी में लगाने के लिए आपको लॉन्ग टर्म का पैसा होना चाहिए, एटलीस्ट 2 या 3 साल का पैसा एटलीस्ट आपके पास होना चाहिए। तो इस कैटेगरी में जैसा मैंने कहा, आपको शॉर्ट टर्म इनकम फंड आपके लिए सही रहेगा। वहां पे आप टेम्पल्टन इंडिया जो शॉर्ट टर्म फंड है, या जो टाटा शॉर्ट टर्म बॉन्ड फंड है, उन कोई फंड में से आप देख लीजिए, वो आपके टाइम होराइजन के लिए बिल्कुल सूटेबल रहेगा।
Okay, let's get to our next query then. Arnab Paul calls in from Kolkata. Arnab?
Hi, I was wondering if I want to invest through systematic invest plan in HDFC Top 200, ICICI Discovery, HDFC Infra at 200 each. So I was wondering if I should go ahead with it.
Okay, Hemant?
Well, I would say certainly that, SIP is an ideal way for investing, in equity, especially for someone who is starting to invest in equity as an asset class. So clearly, but I think also important factor is that you must have a defined time horizon. Equity is meant for basically long-term investment, especially if you're investing through regular investing or let's say through SIP. Your time horizon should be 8 to 10 years. Only then your average holding will be 4 to 5 years. So if you have a defined time horizon of 8 to 10 years, you can certainly start investing through SIP in equity funds. As for your fund selection, I would say that HDFC Top 200 and ICICI Discovery are both high-quality funds. They have a long-term, consistent performance track record. I'm not too sure about whether you should have infrastructure fund at this stage. Of course, infra as a theme has a potential to do well going forward. But since you're beginning to invest in equity, a thematic fund like this should not be a part of your core portfolio. The problem with thematic fund is that it tends to be erratic from time to time. So I would recommend Birla Sun Life Frontline Equity Fund instead of going for infrastructure funds. So I think these 3 funds would be apt for you.
All right. Hemant, appreciate you taking time out for us and answering the queries of our viewers. Thanks a lot for joining us. Well, we have a little bit time to get you some details on one stock which has been in the news. The board of Gujarat Gas has approved the merger of Gujarat Gas and 4 of its subsidiaries. Now the combined volume of the new merged entity after the amalgamation is expected to cross 8 million MMSCMD and will be the largest gas distributor by volume in Asia. Ushang Seth has done a lot of background research on this company. Ushang, tell us about this new entity.
Well, thanks for that, ma'am. So, like, you know, with this particular move, like all these companies are merging with Gujarat Gas, and this is actually a negative for Gujarat Gas as a whole because, you know, at this current point of time, like before the merger, if you consider the company, it is actually a cash positive company and a cash rich company. But with the Gujarat State Petroleum Company coming in into this Gujarat Gas, its debt goes up quite considerably. So from the cash positive company, the company will now be in debt, and this debt is likely to be somewhere in tune of around 2,500 to 3,000 crore odd. Now again, also look from the merged entities, this whole factoring of the debt becomes much higher, and the whole balance sheet of Gujarat Gas is taking a big hit on account of the GSPC distributions debt, and which is a big of a negative for the balance sheet of all these companies at current point of time.
Oh.
Okay. All right, Vishang, thanks very much for that. The stock, however, is down around 6% reeling under pressure at this point in time. For the Nifty, we're absolutely flat at this point. We're not taking forward any of the gains that we're seeing from Europe at this point. So the Nifty is at 68.20. That's all the time that we have on this edition of Markets and Macro. Business Lunch is up next.